Okay, so the second video is for all the guys that are friends. Yeah, anyways, first one I'm gonna go over is Justin Harp. Okay, he he's a jokester. Every everything's a joke, which is good because if you're serious about anything, it's not gonna get you anywhere in life. He's been there for me through my tough times, and we've had our own tough situations, but I think it's made us closer as friends, and you know, anything that you guys that anyone fights about, but can get over it eventually, it makes you stronger, makes your relationship connect a lot more and better. Um, sorry, just Justin has his own way of being himself. You know, he can tell who a person is just by looking at their ass. As weird as that is. Um, just everything about Justin is good. He's a good kid, you know. um, second person would have to be a person named Daniel. Um, I've grown up with him mainly because his aunt used to date um somebody I used to live with. And so growing up with Daniel is it's always been kind of difficult just for the main fact that you know, like I don't know. Me and him have been through so many fights about stupid little things. And you know, just to know that we consider each other family has got to be the most grateful thing because even though both been we've had our rotten times towards each other, but knowing that in the end everything's been all better is good. Um, Daniel is a really great kid. I remember when we were younger and whatnot, I always hung out with him. We'd go to movies, or we'd go swimming, or we'd just sit around playing video games or talk, right? And when I used to live out in Kindersley, I could talk to him about anything and everything. And I knew that he wouldn't go spreading shit around or, you know. So, it's one of the people I want to thank for, sticking around, being there for me, especially when things were rough. Another one would have to be Joel. He's like a brother to me. Um, I remember we've had one or two fights, I guess, but you know, I can still consider him a brother, and he considers me a sister. And just growing up with him and everything was an experience because he's the most sweetest guy. Okay, like back in the day, I did everything I could for him. Like if he was sick, I'd make sure he was okay because he's a brother. I think him, Joel, or Joel, Jesse, and Charlie are like the closest things that I have to his brothers. Like I do have two brothers, one older, one younger, but I don't have the connection with them as I do with Charlie, Joel, and Jesse, right? Like they've been there to help me when things with my mom wasn't going well and everything. And you have to have a brother that's gonna be there for you, no matter what happens. And even though, like, my older brother couldn't really be there for me, and me and my younger brother didn't get along, we still love each other, but it doesn't feel like we're brother and sister, as it does with Jesse, Joelle, and Charlie. Another person would be Joseph. He's like another dad to me. Just he's I've been living with him and his wife Helen since I was 4 until I was 15. Moved out to live with my aunt and uncle. But didn't matter if I did wrong or whatnot. Joseph would he'd find a way to forgive me and everything would be better. Like, didn't matter if I got into a fight with anyone in the house, how bad it got, even if it was my fault. He made sure that I was okay, that I wasn't hurt. He always he always gave me money if I asked for it. Just he's he's been one of my big influences in life. Just because he's an amazing grandfather to all 3 of his grandchildren. He's a great father to all 3 of his children. And he's a great husband to his wife, Helen. um, yeah, I mean, like, I get into fights with everybody, right? There's nothing you can do about it. But, like I said, it makes a relationship a lot stronger. Because if you didn't fight, what really is there then? You know? Like, you don't fight with someone you're not friends with or you're not close with. It's just how it is. And so, another influence, guidance person, whatever, would be my stepdad Lucas. He's been there for me in every way that he possibly can. He's my dad, not stepdad. Like, yeah, like, just to know that he calls me his own child and everything is a good feeling. And I'm just glad that I can call him dad and that he's been around for 16 years, almost 17, still counting. Just, yeah, he's a good father. He has his intentions. Just, yeah, like, he's a good dad, don't get me wrong. And now it's a good thing that he's got his son with his, well, he's got 2 actual sons. Wait, well, it's the good thing that he has all 3 of his sons with him and everything. He seems happier now that he's got his family pretty much all together. There's still one missing puzzle piece. And just, yeah. um, yeah, and to all those other men in my life that are friends, I'm glad I have you guys too. You guys keep me safe. You guys make sure I get home alright on crazy nights. And you guys are just, all you guys are wonderful. And I'm glad you're all in my life.